Clement's Homebrew.
Yes, Clement's Homebrew. How's it going?
We are coming at ya.
Oh, and guess what? Dad just did a party foul.
I did. I popped this bottle. I was so excited before we turned the camera on. But
He just came on out and was like,
let's take a look at this one. This is Samaels. I think that's how you pronounce it because it's not Samaels. Samaels Oak Aged Ale from Avery Brewing. And we're stoked because we're getting ready to go to the Great American Beer Festival. And we're going to Avery Brewing.
Yes, this will probably go up on the internet after we get back.
After we've been there.
This is beforehand, and we're getting psyched.
Yes. So we're getting pumped up for the show and getting ourselves ready. This should be an outstanding beer. This one is dated April 20th of 2012. But tell them how long this can be cellared.
This is a cellarable 10 plus years.
10 plus.
10 plus. I mean, that's nutty business. You know how many we could have in here for 10 plus years?
This is an English style barley wine.
English style?
Our bottle is marked 15.47 ABV. And they range. They can range as much as 16.45 ABV.
So it depends on what year and which barrel it came out of.
This is I want to call this a light caramel color.
Yeah, it is.
No, that's what it makes me think of. I don't know if you can tell from the lighting, but you should have a good luck. We got plenty of light in this room. There's not much head. There's a little bit on the side.
I get a little floaties here and there.
Well,
What?
you know,
Barley
probably
wine.
from the bottle. This is a barley wine. We're going to give this the swirl.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to build a little bit. A little lacing coming down.
It's not the smoothest style, but it's a pretty smooth head.
But let's give her a nose. That's what it's
right.
all about.
Woo.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, what was that?
Well, I get a lot of caramel right off the top with this one.
I'm getting a very fruity...
You get the fruits. I'm getting some oak and some vanilla. But you're right. I'm getting like some dark fruits, like some raisin.
I'm trying to think of what it is.
Oh, I got a little bit of booziness to that. Some wood. Mostly I'm getting more on the fruits for me. I'm just getting more like a nice plump dried raisins, you know, some dark and medium raisins.
I'm just getting the oak and that fruitiness, slight vanilla, that
slight amount of breadness to it.
Yeah,
slightly
slight.
It's not super wrong aroma, but it's a really nice aroma.
Yeah.
And again, this is an English barley wine, so you're going to tend more towards the caramels and toffees, I would generally think.
I don't know. Maybe some plums or dates. It's like right in that almost like a.
I almost feel like a little spiciness off the like a spicy raisin, like a raisin
You know, I'm
bread
almost
slightly.
feeling like. Yeah, not like fresh fruits, but like dried fruits. That's the scent I'm getting. It's dried fruits with their. Yeah.
Let's do this. He's right.
Ooh, it was almost like I got a scent of a fruit salad there for a second.
Candied fruits. I'm breathing through my nose since I breathe out. Wow.
Ooh.
Just get hit heavy.
Woo!
Some great dark fruits. Some plums along with that, like candied plums. You know, your sugar candy fairy Christmas time plum and your raisins. A lot of sweetness in that.
I'm kind of getting that fresh fruit salad taste to it. It's like, oh man, yeah. It's like where you get
booze.
With booze and some raisins and, you know, like the really fresh fruit salads where it's all mixed together.
And I get a little bit of this essence of like a sweet spiced wine, like maybe a spiced port or something, a spiced wine.
Tasting the.
But you know, ports are fortified with rum or like with alcohol.
Definitely getting the rumminess.
It's definitely syrupy with coffee, toffee, you know, flavors in that. You know, the caramel, not coffee, but I meant toffee and caramel. But lots and lots of those dry, dark fruits. There's
like a light spiciness that I'm trying to get a hold of. Exactly. I'm trying to think of what it is. It's almost like a woody spice to me. It's definitely the oakiness.
Yeah.
Turned into a spice, and it's...
Yeah, I try to pick that up too. It's you know, I know you got that the vanilla and the oak in there, but you're right. You get this almost a spicy fruit in there, which, by the way, that's why I said I went to like thinking of a raisin bread, you know, with some like a spicy maybe even almost going to what's that bread called that you've got all the candies and stuff in it. You get at Christmas.
Fruitcake.
Almost a fruitcake, you know. If it was
maybe that's what I'm going for.
If it was doctored up with rum and a lot of alcohol.
Instead of a fruit salad, I'm thinking more of a fruit cake. I think that's where I was going, and that's maybe my mind mistracked there. Fruit cake's a better idea because it already gets that kind of like sweetness to it, almost like you want to have alcohol in it, but now you have the alcohol.
And the only fruit cakes I've liked have been ones that have been heavily cooked with like some rums or bourbons and Grand Marnier and melon and things like that.
I know where I'm getting that spiciness from. I'm getting a spiciness that I would usually get from a spiced wine. You know, like seasonal spiced wines.
Right.
That's the spiciness I'm getting.
But heavier like a port, and that's why I said that earlier.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize. I was so in depth with the taste because there's so much going on in this.
You know, again, this isn't for just the average beer drinker. You've got to enjoy sweet. This is definitely sweet.
Definitely sweet.
And you've got to like those fruit flavors, but candied, because they're like candied fruits. They're not just the fruit essence from the yeast. Wow. Wonderful. I can only hope that they have some of this in a cask on tap when we go to Avery.
If they, that will just
we might have to check 2 suitcases coming back from Colorado.
Yeah, I mean, I already know that I plan on getting quite a few items for free.
All right, so here's the deal. It's time to rate this. I'm going to go first. I'm going to just jump right into this. This is like one of the, for me, one of the happier barley wines I've ever had, because I've had a number of them that are just almost overpowering. And for me, this isn't overpowering, and maybe our palates have developed, but I'm just really liking this one. And on a barley wine, I'm giving this a 96.
Getting happy there.
Yeah, this is world class. This is just, can you imagine this aged several more years?
See, and that's what I'm thinking, is this wine, or this barley wine needs to be aged a little bit more. For me, barley wine wise, I know this is good. It's hitting the top categories. It's been a while since we've had one, and I really need to sit down and drink more, but I'm gonna go 91 for me.
Okay.
It's really good.
We always need to sit down and drink more.
It's in the top.
So for my overall, you know, I like some nice alcohols. I love Grand Marnier, for example. And this is like almost in the liquor category for me, but there's like so much going on.
Yeah.
It's just explosive with some wonderful flavors. So for overall, I can't say I drink this nightly, but I could easily have this monthly.
Oh yeah.
Overall, I'm giving this a 94. It's staying in the excellent category, something I'd like to have more often.
Yes. And I do appreciate a good alcohol. I'm a spiced rum man, a dark spiced rum. And this kind of reminds me of a dark spiced rum.
Yeah, just fantastic.
It's, you know, I wanted to rank it lower, but the fact is, the more I drink it, it's fantastic.
I wish we had another bottle.
This is one of those things that Dad and I will have to go out every year, buy 2 bottles when it's released. 1 to age, 1 to drink.
3 bottles.
Yeah, probably. He's right. 3, maybe 5, maybe 6.
To
I don't know.
2 of them at varied lengths.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm going to give this a 90. I mean, it's excellent. You really can't go wrong with a barley wine this strong in alcohol.
Folks, if you ever get a chance to pick up any of Avery Brewing's oak-aged products, we encourage you to do it.
Oh, yes.
They make excellent stuff.
We're going to get some Rumpkin while we're in Colorado.
And I wish that they had that and the Maharaj on tap, but they don't currently. We'll see. But cheers from Clement's Homebrew. We will catch you in another beer review. Check out Samaels Oak Aged Ale from Avery Brewing.
It's tasty.
Have a good one.